January is National Mentoring Month, where we celebrate the mentors that give their time and care to encourage others. This morning, we have our health expert, Dr. Heather Hans, joining us this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a while since we got to be together.
Yeah,
This is nice.
isn't that very nice? And I'm sure you've had people who've helped you along the way get to where you are.
Big time. I mean, mentors are really, really impactful. So how can it help out with mental health?
Sure. So, in every classical story, there's a mentor who helps the protagonist become a hero.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because in real life, we all get through challenges with the help of someone else.
Yeah.
And they give us guidance, they encourage us. And young people especially have been found to have way less substance abuse and depression and higher self-esteem when they have a mentor. And it's not just kids who benefit. Adults have been found to really benefit too, because 95% of our success or failure has to do with the people we habitually associate with. So it's important to have mentors in your corner.
Yes, I have had so many incredible mentors in my time, truly. So how can you find a mentor if you're like, this sounds like something I could really use?
Yeah, so first thing to know is that the ones who benefit the most are youth who have mild to moderate mental health issues. I volunteered years ago as a mentor at Denver Kids, which is for helping kids below the poverty line. And it seemed like just having someone for them to share their wisdom with was encouraging, because they didn't have a lot of people to listen. And also, it relieves parents, that trickles down to the kids, and kids with learning disabilities and ADHD also have been found to have drastic increases in their self-esteem through mentoring. Another way is through informal mentoring, which is how a lot of us have had mentors. And that is just basically looking for someone you respect who may have the time to encourage you, and that often happens in career, academia, or even just in personal life with decisions. And then just to know what to look for is mentors. Usually you find a way to meet every so often, have regular check-ins, and then you really want to look at their strengths and weaknesses and ask questions so that you can guide them as best you can.
Being a mentor doesn't have to be a daily thing. I mean, it doesn't really have to take a bunch of time. You can just have this positive influence in someone. So if someone's at home and they're like, I want to give back in the way that someone gave to me as a mentor, how do they go about doing that?
Yes, it really can only be sometimes once a month, but it makes such a huge difference.
Yeah.
And mentoring.org is an organization that has all sorts of opportunities. There are local and national organizations. Big Brothers Big Sisters has a bunch of research that shows that they have really positive outcomes. Also, we don't always have to know our mentors. It could be an author, a thought leader, educational content creator, or people could become one themselves, because every single person has something to offer.
I love that. It's so true, and it's a way to pay it forward as well if you've had a mentor in your life. What a great topic. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Tori.